We're here in Barker Hangar, and we're walking into basically a transformation of this airplane hangar into a lost environment, and this is part of the temple that they're building to showcase some of the treasures that are here. So as the idea is to transform Barker Hangar basically into all these little kiosks. So here is Mr. Cluck's chicken costume, and we're going to turn this into basically Mr. Cluck's Chicken Shack. So each segment of Barker Hangar is going to be a photo op for the fans to come in and section by section get pictures and meet cast members, participate in raffles and games, a costume contest. So anybody who loves Lost, this is the time to come out and celebrate the show, because this is the last time anything like this is ever going to happen in an official sanctioned ABC way. They've built the entire place out. So this is a life-size actual photograph that's been turned into a mural where fans can stand in front of it. And again, a great photo op, because the way the mural is designed, you stand with your favorite character and you look like now you're part of the cast. It's another great photo opportunity. One of the most beloved characters as you go into the season was Sawyer. How often would you see Sawyer reclining in his first-class leather chair, you know, doling out his accolades of importance? This is an actual piece of the plane. The plane was a real L-1011, so this is part of Oceanic Flight 815. This is part of the wreckage you saw on the beach in Season 1 and Season 6. A great, great piece. Another great photo opportunity. You know, again, we're trying to make kiosk after kiosk where you can come out and while you're not shopping or watching screenings or running around meeting cast members, you can come out and, you know, go through all our stations. This is actually part of the original set of Oceanic Flight 815. So when they filmed the finale, this is actually what the cast set in. So we've taken this from the studio archives. Basically, this is the plane. When you were on 815 in Season 6, this is where they set. We're in the, and again, photo opportunity. We've rebuilt this for you to come out, get your picture taken, sit with maybe one of the cast members, have a little conversation about the island, and you know, just continuing the theme of, you know, Lost. There's going to be lots of surprises this weekend, so we're really urging people to come out and enjoy this with us. What would it be like if we didn't have pallets and pallets of Dharma water? So everything here is real, but everything here is part of Lost. We have oceanic water and we have Dharma water. There's nothing here. We're going to have Dharma ice cream for you daily. There's going to be Dharma desserts made. It's going to be incredible. There's going to be food trucks here from Border Grill. You know, they're making Dharma surprises. It's going to be quite an experience. Now we have Sterling Beaumont, who was young Ben Linus. We have Andrea Gabriel, who is Nadia. Dan Roebuck, who played Dr. Arntz. And then we have some others. You know, there are surprises. So those are the three we can tell you right now that'll be here for sure. We're having a costume contest. They're going to be judging it. But there'll be some other people that you'll recognize if you're here. So like keeping in the tradition of Lost, you know, they don't want to tell you too much. You got to come. This is actually the Swan Station computer. This is when you first met the character Desmond and you got into the hatch and you saw all the survivors basically typing in the numbers, and here's the actual execute button. This is in the auction, like most of the pieces are. This is one of the most important things in the auction because this is probably one of the most central plot devices of, you know, the entire, you know, series. And then we're converting, basically the middle area is being converted into our auction area with our monitor for the auctioneer. And then there are bits and pieces everywhere. Locke's wheelchair is up on the stage. There's the chicken head from Mr. Cluck's. And some of my favorite things are, you know, look up here. These are all the director's chairs for the cast members, you know, from Charlie to, you know, Emily DeRaven, Elizabeth Mitchell, but on the back and they have, like, if it's Dominic Monaghan, on the back it says Lost Charlie. So even we're selling the director's chair. So for Lost fans, there's literally everything you could possibly think of is going to be in this auction and at this event. Ben decided it was time to move on. He had to move the island. So this is the actual wheel that was used by Ben to actually turn the island and move it so Locke could take his place and basically take over Ben's position. This is the beginning of our costume display, and you come out and you see your favorite characters, whether it's Charlie or Saeed or Kate or Jack. This is the actual costume Jack wore at the very end of episode 6 when he meets his dad, and he says, "Dad, you're here. Why are you here?" And Jack says, "Aren't you dead?" And his dad says, "We all die sometime." And Jack goes and meets his friends in the church, and loss is over. But this is the costume that he wore. This is one of Hurley's costumes, on a more fun note. And then, Saeed, Kate, Lapidus, Faraday, Juliet's Dharma scrubs, with surgical blood. Dr. Shepard. This is Jack's surgical outfit. Claire's season 6 outfit. So really, we have Dharma costumes. And again, these are all here for photo opportunities. People to come out and again, interact with everything and see it, because once this weekend is over, all these items are going to be sold and they're just gone. They'll be spread all over the world. It'll be the last time you'll ever be together. This is the Hero Dharma van. This was used throughout the series. This is the close-up Hero Beauty van. It's in perfect condition, ready for you to drive down the street or style at your friend's house. And unfortunately, here's our friend Roger. This is Ben Linus's dad. His decaying corpse. And this is, you see this when you first meet the character in the distressed Dharma van. So again, all of these stations, the idea is to come out, not only see the stuff, but get photo ops with it, and you can also buy it. All of these things are in the auction. This is the actual Swan Station hatch. So at the end of season 1, you basically Locke and Boone discover the hatch, and they dig it up, and Locke ponders for days on how to get this thing open. So this is the actual filming hatch. Again, we'll have the light coming out, smoke. Again, the whole idea is to have photo opportunities for the fans to come out. Kiosks, raffles, screenings of the DVD, sneak peeks, giveaways, and again, another area where the Lost Last Supper, you could stand here again, another photo opportunity where you can be in the photo and be part of the process. A hydrogen bomb that you saw in season 5, and you remember Jack and Saeed removed the fusion core, and they took it, and Saeed was shot, taking the fusion core, and then that was the thing that Juliet detonated to basically move the island or move time and change the whole course of the Lost and Survivors history. We've recreated part of the temple. It's in various incarnations. There are temple pieces. There are stalagmites from Jack's area where he passed away. There's pieces of the Black Rock. So basically the idea is to give a Lost fan a complete transformation into what it was like to be on set, because there's so many key pieces and so many key elements of the show that are here. This is the actual hatch door. After they blew the hatch off, this is what was left over. And it's interesting because the quarantine is when Desmond's looking out, he sees quarantine knowing not to go outside unless it's in his hazmat suit. We have no idea. So you first get the idea of what's going on. If he's locked in and it says quarantine, something's up. So basically, this is our museum exhibit. We have 18 museum exhibit cases that are just full of all the treasures of Lost, from the Virgin Mary heroine statues to Echo's Bible, to Locke's hunting knife, to the letter Sawyer wrote to the man who killed his parents, to pieces of the temple, Dugan's knife, Vincent's the dog's leash and collar, Walt's comic book. Just every amazing moment of Lost is here. Every key element. Awesome. And that one goes the other way.
Yeah. So I haven't even got
Don't worry, that looks perfect.
It's beautiful. Oh, this is ready to go.
It looks amazing.
Good.
We get a 10.
Thank you.
Sawyer's Watership Down, Sawyer's reading glasses. If you can't afford it, I just tell people, at least come and see it, because you know what, it's so cool to see this stuff in person, whether it's an oceanic boarding pass or Walt's, his milk carton when he went missing in the real world. There's just hundreds of items here, and it's going to be a great, great weekend.
My name's Sterling. I play young Benjamin Linus on the show Lost, and I'm here at the Lost auction we're setting up right now, and this is the iconic Dharma van, and my father, Roger. To be around some of the stuff that we used on set and stuff, it really just brings back memories. We feel a little sad that this amazing show is done. I mean, there'll never be anything ever again. It's like there'll be something new, yes, but there will be nothing again that can match. I got my eye on a few things. My glasses are definitely one of them. I mean, my glasses they're something that I would love to have for myself. I mean, going through it'd be something that'd be great to see.